flyers, or to
Good evening, Lagos. Welcome again to another exciting edition that promises to be very, very educative on your program, Hello Doctor. I'm still here, your host, Olasimbo Anjorin, and on my left is Precious, always ready to help, always ready to assist. But I don't understand this is ready today, though. I'm going to ask some questions on that later. Okay, today we're going to be discussing exercise and its benefits. Okay, but before I go on to today's topic, I know some of us might be hearing just about the latest one in town, Monkey Pox, or you call it MPOS. Okay, so just stay guided. If you notice any form of fever, rashes on your skin, you're feeling fatigued, like you're feeling tired and all, so just find your way to the nearest health center around. At least you'll be sure that you're good and you're fine. And if you notice anyone with same symptoms, try to give them space, or you try to advise them to get to the health center. So back to the topic for today. We'll be discussing benefits of exercise. A lot of people think exercising is more like punishment, especially those that have money to buy cars and all. They see that if I'm walking around, if I'm, taking a walk down the street, I'm actually punishing myself. If I can afford all these things, why should I be walking around? There are a lot of benefits that you might not know concerning exercises. They say it at times, but some of us, we seem not to understand. So I'll be sharing a bit on those exercises, the benefit you get from them, and how you can start exercising that won't stress you. Because some people say that I don't have time to be going to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym to exercise. You can do it at the comfort of your room. Yes, at the comfort of your room. So I'll give us guidelines and ways that we can exercise without causing a lot of damages or saving our time from work and all that. So, as a form of introduction, exercise is a physical activity that enhances or maintains fitness and overall health. It can be performed for fun or for other reasons. For example, what I mean by fun, sometimes we play football for fun. We just want to spend time with our friends. Sometimes it might be with some games, hide and seek, more like all those cycling and all that. They're actually a form of exercises, sports. Let me put it that way. Sports are part of exercises. So most times we do these sports for fun. And some people, they might actually recommend exercise for them to gain more of medical results. Maybe some people that have issue with their health, they can say they should exercise to give them some benefits. So there are different types of exercise. We have those ones we call aerobics. These ones have to do with more like movements to sound, to music. We see them a lot on TV, on our road. We see them playing music, and they'll be going like this. 1, everybody, 2, 3, with the instructor instructing them. This aerobics, from the name, aero means the one that you need to be breathing in oxygen. Okay? So while you're going this way, you're going that way, you're breathing in oxygen, you're exhaling carbon dioxide. This is a way for you to bring in more oxygen for you to make your muscles and other parts of your body works very well. Then there's an anaerobic type of exercise. These ones are more like those ones that have to do with strength, like weightlifting, carrying weights, throwing ropes, jumping stuffs, and all that. Because at that point, you are not really putting all your effort on breathing. You're more concerned about enhancing your muscles, building your strength, and all. So there is this other one, yoga. We know yoga now. Yoga has to do more with, there is a physical part of yoga, but the one we are more concerned about is the mental aspect of it. Yoga has a way of building your mental, exercising. Let me put it, exercising your mental health. Exercising your mind. Sometimes you can see somebody just sitting as a position for minutes in a way for them to relax, to meditate, and help their brain and help their mind. Okay. Then walking is also a part of exercising. Yes, walking, the normal walking, or the way we say it's trekking is a part of exercise. Walking around, is a very good way of exercising your body, your mind, your heart, and your joints. Okay, so there are the strength and balance exercise also. This one they have to do with weightlifting, moving in a kind of position, helping your limbs and all that. Then there is the cardio and strength training. These ones and cardios are basically to help what we call the cardiovascular system, that anything that has to do with the heart. There are other many exercises. We have swimming, In fact, I've been shown that swimming helps in relaxing the muscle. Apart from the therapy you get from staying in water, moving your muscles in water also helps it to kind of relax, especially if the person is having more like all these neuropathy and spasm. It has a way of relaxing them. Then squatting, those ones are usually done in the lab to improve the tiles. Some ladies do it to improve their hips. Some guys do it for their tiles and their calf. Okay, so squatting also. There are lots of exercises can be done. Form of exercise, like I mentioned, sports, playing football, cycling, playing basketball, even the table tennis. And there are some exercises that are mental, like I mentioned, yoga. You can do more like Scrabble. Scrabble takes a lot of thinking. It's a sport, but it's actually a game and sport, but it's a way of exercising your brain also. It's a way of exercising your mind. You can do Scrabble. You can do some intellectual video games and all. So there are all forms of exercise. So because of time, I want to go straight into the benefits of exercise. I'll start with the one that helps in controlling weight. Exercise helps us to control our weight. If you know somebody that have a very poor body mass index, that's a poor BMI, exercise, we all know, is what they recommend first. Even when they're talking about diet, they will ask you to be exercising. Because exercising helps you burn calories. You burn calories faster than just diet. Diet alone can actually not control your weight. You can decide not to eat more than once a day, but sleeping and just lying down and not doing anything will not help you to get desired results. So as you're following other measures to watch your weight, like to shed your weight, you're working on your diet, you're reducing your intake of calories, you're trying to stop drinking, you're starting to stop smoking, you also need to exercise. Walk around, register in the gym, get a bicycle, just do some form of exercise. And I did mention dancing too is a form of exercise. When you see aerobic people, they do more like dancing. So dancing on his own, praising, dancing. I don't want to say partying like that. But it's actually a form of exercise also. So it helps in burning calorie, it helps in shedding weight, all forms of weight. It even helps in combating health conditions and diseases. For example, somebody that have stroke, they usually recommend it in the hospital for them to try and exercise, light exercises, or you take a walk. They can ask you to be lifting little balls, little weights, try to move around. In fact, they don't even ask them to stay at the point. It's even a rule. If somebody has been seen to have stroke, or they are saying that the person is having a lot of risk factor that can push them to having stroke, they immediately tell them to start learning how to be doing light exercises. Even diabetes. Diabetes is actually when there's excessive glucose. Let me use the word excessive glucose in the bloodstream. So exercising will actually help the muscles to pick up those excess glucose from the blood. So exercising makes it easier to break down those sugar and for the muscles to take them in. Even hypertension, people that have high blood pressure, they tell them to exercise. Like I mentioned, the cardio and strength training. Cardio exercises helps the heart to pump in the way that is healthy. If you're not actually servicing something, this thing can actually get spoiled. Let me put it that way. For example, you have a car and you just park the car, you are not warming it, like with the language you use in Nigeria. You're not warming the car, you are not moving it out, you are not even trying to check the engines, if the oils and everything, and you are not servicing it. Let me just use that word. The car might just get bad. The day you now want to now use it, the car will start giving you problem. You might not even drive up to a kilometer, then you will notice that it seems the oil is leaking. It seems the carburetor is not doing well. The radiator is leaking water, just because you have not been using the engine, you have not been servicing it. Same with our organ, especially the heart. You have to be doing some kind of exercises that will make the heart to pump the way it should. Because if you don't do that, the day you now encounter something that will make you to really use your heart, maybe in case of emergency and you need to run, somebody is chasing you, you will now notice that your heart cannot carry it, because you are not used to exercising, you are not used to making the heart to fall into that kind of situation, that in case, so if anything arises, so my heart can cope. It's those people that usually have issue with cardiac arrest and some other things. I'm not saying that's the only thing, but it's one of those things. You need to find a way of exercising your heart so that it can actually combat health conditions and diseases. Then exercise improves mood. Yeah, it improves mood. It helps to regulate hormones. We call some hormones the feel-good hormones, like the endorphins, the serotonin, the dopamine. Those hormones that helps us to feel good. It is when these hormones are not balanced. That is when some people might even have issue with depression. Okay, they might start feeling moody. But when you exercise, it helps the body to produce more of this hormone, and it makes it to balance this hormone so that you won't have excess of it or less of it. So these hormones actually make us feel good. That is why you see when somebody do a kind of exercise, you actually have this kind of feel good. You feel kind of nice with yourself. You feel happy. You're always smiling. It's very hard for you to go to the gym and see somebody that is not smiling. It's very hard for you to go to the gym and see somebody sad. Yeah, some people might actually go there because they're angry. But over the period of minutes, while doing exercises, you just see them having this kind of natural radiance. They just start smiling. And that's because their body has given the brain the information that, yes, this is the time to release the feel-good hormones. So those hormones are being produced, and it makes you feel good. And if you know anybody that is battling depression or having mood swing, just give them the advice of exercising. Just try it. It might not, you might not need to get to the gym. It might just be more like push-up or squatting or sit-up. You know, there's some kind of exercise you can do at home, doing sit-up, walking around your compound, or walking down your street. You know, there are forms of exercise. Or you do the normal aerobics that they do, or you go this right, this left, and all that. It has a way of boosting the production and aligning of these hormones. Okay, so it's actually a very good one for people that are going through mood swings, depression. Try and exercise. If you don't want to do the hard ones, just put on your music, dance. You know, dance, shake your body. Nobody dance sad now. Dancing is not for sad people. It's usually for happy people. That is why you see joy comes with dancing. So dancing is a form of exercise. So if you don't want to do the normal hard one, just put in music, dance and shake your body. You will see that your mood will be lifted. Excuse me. And exercise actually boosts energy. Yes, it boosts energy and it improves muscle strength. You know, improve muscle strength. In fact, it has been shown that regular exercises actually help the density of the bones. Yeah, it makes the bones stronger. So that's why you see some people that have that are exercising, they tend to have a higher weight than people that don't exercise. That is because it has a way of helping the muscles to get stronger. Okay, and it boosts the energy. You cannot compare two people when one is doing exercise and the other one is not. You cannot compare them in form of energy at all. You can't. There's always a difference. In fact, many a times by the energy some people boost, some people show, you will know that this person is doing one form of exercise or the other. It might not be the normal gym exercise. It might be that person dances a lot. It might be that person goes around a lot, like he walks around a lot. I have a friend that is very popular with this that was his Chike. There's no time you will see Chike that is not full of energy. In fact, sometimes I look at him like, guy, we should be resting, no. And that's because he dances a lot. So it's always boosts energy. Chike can be so tired. He will tell you that I'm very tired. You know, he will tell you I'm very tired. And the next minute you're seeing him on stage singing and dancing. That is what exercise actually do to you. Boost your energy. You just have this morale. Let me put it that way. You have this morale. That's why you see soldiers also. They're always agile. They're always awake. The energy is always there. Because they are used to rigorous movements, rigorous exercise, going here, going there. So Your muscle strength also, especially those people that are power lifters, those people that lift weights, you can't compare their muscle strength with people that don't exercise, people that don't do this kind of it. It's just not comparable. You can see somebody of the same age, of the same size, and you tell them to lift maybe a 30-liter keg, and the other one will be struggling. But if somebody that is used to exercise will just lift it up as if it's nothing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be lifting every weight at times. It just has to do with the mind. The more you exercise, there's a message that goes to your brain that passes around your body that you are trying to move these muscles. Okay. It also boosts endurance level. Let me say, for those that do long distance races, like you see all those marathon runners, some of them can run for as much as 2 hours. They don't just wake in the morning and start running for 2 hours. It's something that they've been doing over time. Maybe they've been doing 30 minutes, 1 hour, and all that. Then, yeah, I know you can say gene is part of it. But if you listen to the stories of many long distance athletes, especially from countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, we know them for that, you would see that most of them have been doing this kind of exercises for long. Some even tell you that where they used to school, there's no means of transportation. So they have to jog to school and jog back home. So they have to be doing this kind of running every day to school and back home. So imagine somebody doing that for 10 to 15 years of his life, and you now think that you will not have a long endurance level. It will. That's one of the benefits of exercise. You'll be able to endure some kind of things for a long period of time. You'll be able to even be able to stand for a long period of time. You'll be able to dance for a long period of time because you are used to doing it. So exercising actually boosts a lot of it boosts a lot on endurance. So I will go to the effect on sleep. Exercise boosts sleep. If you have problem with sleeping, maybe you don't sleep early or you don't sleep well, try to exercise, especially maybe in the morning, afternoon. I won't advise for you to exercise when it's almost your bedtime for obvious reason, because like I mentioned, exercise boosts energy. You might be so hyper that you will not sleep early. Your energy might be so lifted that you will not sleep early. But if you try exercising in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, let's say around 5-6 p.m., by the time it's 8 to 9 p.m., you would have been relaxed. Your muscle will have relaxed. You have even stressed the muscle in exercising. So they will want to rest. So it's easier for your brain to shut down that period and for your muscle to also respond, because you have gone through the process of exercising them. You have stressed them a bit, so they want to rest. So it makes you be able to relax and sleep properly. Okay, it makes you to relax and sleep properly. So now I will want to take a break, but before I take a break, I can see some people are following us online. I have Inaya Edna Nathaniel, and I have my brother Samuel from Portugal following online. Thank you so much. So if you have any question, you can drop online. We'll read out the question. We'll be going on a very short break, and when we are back, we'll continue for where we stop on the benefits of exercise.
This is Lagoon Radio.
My people, your Obonge show don land for your correct radio station, Lagoon Radio, your #1 online gospel radio, powered by the Anglican Diocese of Lagos. Join me, your personal person, Obonge Sandito, every Saturday from 3 p.m. reach 4 p.m. We go dey talk about different things wey dey sell for our society, for family, now for every matter. We go dey chook our mouth, dey yarn una. Join us for www.lagoonradio.ng. Make una follow us for social media, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. That one na for Facebook, Lagoon Radio NG, Instagram and Twitter. Watch us for YouTube at Lagoon TV. Make we dey totori una dey go.
Bible talk am for Obadiah 1 verse 17 say na who fit run go Mount Zion go free and na him go holy and all Jacob pikin go fit collect their plenty better property. Baba God fit do anything wey him want and na him ready to comot all the plenty yamayama wahala wey dey do you if you put mind for him matter. All of us wey dey for Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion don join body tell you make you show for this new level wey we wan start. Dem dey call am diocesan breaking of fetters and we know say Baba God go help person wey need help. He go comot yamayama for plenty people body and him go make all of una life better. Now every third Tuesday this one go dey happen o for also church Lekki wey dey for number 15 Kayode Animashaun Street wey dey for Admiralty Way side for inside Lekki phase 1. E go start for 11 o'clock for morning time. Anybody wey call Baba God name na him go see help and things go dey okay for am. Oya run come collect brekete blessing and miracle o. Na right Reverend Ifed Olasimbo Gabriel Okupevi, the oga patapata for Lagos Diocese Anglican Communion, na he carry this story come.
This is Lagoon Radio. This is Lagoon Radio.
Are you looking for top-notch printing services that deliver quality and reliability every time? Look no further. The Lagos Diocesan Printing Press is here to serve you. At the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, we specialize in bringing your ideas to life with precision and excellence. Whether you need business cards, brochures, flyers, or banners, we've got you covered. Our state-of-the-art printing technology ensures vibrant colors, clear text, and professional finishing that will make your brand stand out from the crowd. But that's not all. We pride ourselves on exceptional customer service, fast turnaround times, and competitive pricing to fit any budget. So why wait? Visit the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press today at 17 Broad Street, Lagos Anglican Seminary, and let us help you make a lasting impression. You can also give us a call on 0703 559 7826 or 0816 398 2570. Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, where your vision becomes reality.
Hello everyone, I am the Right Reverend Ifedola Senasu Gabriel Okupevi, Bishop of Lagos. You are listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio in Nigeria and the official radio of the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. God bless you as you keep on listening to us. God bless Nigeria. God will keep Nigeria. Lagoon of blessings will be upon you. Keep on listening. Keep on smiling, and peace will reign in your domain. In Jesus' name.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Your program, Hello Doctor, from Lagoon TV, Lagoon Radio. I'm still Olasimbo Anjorin, and Precious is still here. He has not run away, still here. So, we've been discussing exercise and the benefits. I've mentioned some of the benefits, how it controls the weight, how it combats health condition, how it improves the mood, how it boosts energy, and how it boosts sleep. So now I want to emphasize on this next one. Okay, is on how it helps your joints. Okay, it helps the joints, the knee, the ankles, the elbows, the hip. You know, we see a lot of people having arthritis and all, and some of them actually just depend on drugs alone, you know, to give them relief. But I'm telling you today, it's not only drugs alone that you need. You need to exercise. Yes. The way God created these joints, the skeletal system, there's a part of it where there's a production of synovial fluid. So that synovial fluid is more like the lubricant of the joints. You know, when you have a door and or a gate, and you're having issue opening and closing the gate, you can actually add oil like a lubricant on that part, and you see it to improve the movement. Even if you want to open a screw from a bolt, you can oil it with a lubricant, and you see it's easier for you to loosen that. That's just how our body is. That's just how our joints are. Our joints are created in a way that they are supposed to be moving to and fro, you know, back and forth. But because of some form of inflammation, you might start having pain trying to move your knee, trying to move your ankle. So the best way, apart from taking medication, is also to exercise. Because when you're exercising it will actually send a response to that joint. the joint will start bringing or producing more of that salivary tube, which will lubricate that joint. So you won't say because I'm taking drugs, so just it's fine. You now try to be sitting all through. You start to be just don't want to exercise the leg or don't want to move the leg. It's actually very wrong. Okay, that's why I even advise people that they are always sitting down in a long period of time at their place of work, especially in a cold condition, for them to stand at times and move around, try to exercise it. Because you notice when you stand up immediately, you're not working. It looks as if there's this thing that is making your ankles and your knees to stay in one position. It's because you are not moving them. The more you move them, the more free they become. Just move around. Sometimes stand up from your seat, walk down, come back. Just move around. You don't just have to be sitting all through for hours. It's actually not healthy for your joint. I mentioned it earlier. The exercise actually helps us to improve the weight of our bones. So it prevents issues of osteoporosis and other bone ailments. Osteoporosis is a condition where there are like perforations on the bone. That's because there's reduced density of the bone. Okay, so when you exercise, you're actually increasing the density of your bone. So it makes it harder for you to come down with issues like that, with arthritis, with osteoporosis, and other issues that might affect the bone. So another thing I want to mention, especially in terms of married people, obviously, it actually boosts life. Okay, it boosts life because let me start with the men. It has been proven that men that exercise actually it helps them to manage erectile dysfunction. Yeah, it helps them to manage erectile dysfunction. Exercise is usually very, very, very advised in men. It helps erectile dysfunction. In fact, if you ask your gym instructors that are really vast in knowledge, they will tell you that is true. It helps in erectile dysfunction, and it also helps to boost production of testosterone, which is actually the masculine hormone. When you exercise, you boost more of testosterone, and it makes you to develop more of that manly look, manly character, and testosterone actually also help in increasing production of sperm, healthy sperm. Let me put it that way, healthy sperm, because some sperm cannot be healthy. So it actually helps in boosting sex life. Even in women, in ladies, it boosts their hormones. I mentioned earlier about the feel-good hormones, the happy hormones, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. In ladies too, it helps to boost this hormone, because sometimes not having a very good sexual life can be mental, can come from the mental aspect. So the exercise actually boosts this hormone that helps to improve on the mental health, thereby helping the person's sexual life. Okay, it will save you from use of drugs, use of other measures and all that. So if you're having issue in your marital life due to poor sex life and all that, I think you should encourage yourself to be exercising. Exercise also improves social life. Okay, you tend to meet people, you tend to mingle with people, especially when you go to places like gym, football pitches, stadiums, and all. You meet people, you connect with people. You can even have business contacts from there. Okay, you can meet people of the same line of business, and you might learn from them. You might use it to build your own business, to build your own career. Exercise also is fun. It's fun. Imagine you going for exercising, and you are now having a competition with your friend that, okay, we are going to do a 2-kilometer run. The winner gets it all. The winner gets this. The winner gets that. It's not actually the gift that is the issue. It's not actually the prize won, but the other benefits you're getting, the medical benefits you are getting, and the joy and the fun you derive from it. There are lots of other benefits that can be gotten from this. And let me add this. It has been shown that exercise, from researchers, that we show that exercise actually helps to reduce the progression of cancer. Cancerous cells. It reduces the progression. So it actually has a way of slowing them down. It has a way of slowing them down so they don't replicate much more than normal. Okay, so it reduces it down, and it can actually aid chemotherapy. Okay, so the other lots of benefits that you can derive from you will see when you go to some areas where you believe that everybody they have cars and all that, you see them as early as 7 a.m. Some of them are walking down the street, taking the walk, exercising and all that. It's not because they cannot afford to just sit at home and all, but they know the benefits they derive from exercising. Okay, they've been driving all day, they've been driving all week, then they want to take that weekend to exercise. Some of them, you will see them walking down to their place of worship. If the place of worship is not far, they walk down there, they come back. So it's not that maybe they are poor, but they know the benefit that they are getting from that. So it's usually those people that don't even have cars that tend to want to be living big man life, in quotes. You be joyous in the level you are in. You still have a benefit. You have an advantage. Let me use that word. You have an advantage. Okay. The advantage is that you can easily walk around. You can easily walk down the street. You can easily use it. You can even be using it as a form of exercising. That okay, I can't afford a car now. My church is not far. Let me take a walk. Okay. So now I want to break it down on how to exercise, because some people might be saying that I don't have time to be exercising. I go to work as early as 6 a.m. I return 8 p.m. What time do I have to be exercising? I'm going to break it down for you. You can actually exercise. But the first thing I want you to do is analyze your health status and strength level. It is very important. Analyze your health status and your strength level. Analyze if you have any issue with your heart, if you have any cardio issue, if you have any internal organ issue, if you have any issue, maybe arthritis and all those things. Just analyze your health condition first. Then you now check your strength level. For some people, we can walk for 30 minutes, but some people cannot walk for more than 5 minutes. Okay, you have to analyze that first. Researchers and health practitioners are actually said that cumulatively, we should be able to exercise for at least 30 minutes every day. So when they say that, the cumulatively being used there means you don't have to walk all the 30 minutes at once. You can break it down. You can do it bit by bit. Let me give an instance. Maybe you're used to taking bike. When you get to your street junction, you don't need to take bike. You don't need to enter keke. Just take a walk down to your house. Maybe it's a 5 minutes walk down to your house. Enjoy it. Walk it down. And if you're thinking that you can see you leave for your work very early as maybe 6 a.m. and your environment is safe, you can walk down to where you're going to get a bus. Maybe another 5 minutes walk. You know, when you now walk down to your bus stop, 5 minutes, you get a bus, you get to your office area, you walk down to your office another 5 minutes, and then you're on your way back. You do the same thing back to your bus stop before you enter the bus, come to your house, 5 minutes. Then when you get to your bus stop on your street, another 5 minutes to your residence. That means you've walked for like 20 minutes. And I know that most times you don't just sit at the office. Sometimes you move around the office. So by the time you're done for the day, you should have walked for 30 minutes. Okay, so you can be doing it bit by bit. And if you want to be lifting weights, you can start with a lesser weight, you know, start with 10 kg, start with 20 kg, you know, you start progressing. Nobody is asking you to just run to the street and start running all around for 1 hour. Your health might not carry it, your strength level might not carry it. So be doing the one you can do at a point in time. You can even be in your room and do push-ups. You can start with 5, you can start with 10, but when you are being consistent with it, maybe you're doing 10 every morning for 1 week. And by the time you get to the second week, you can now push yourself to be doing 15. From 15, you can be doing 20. So that's how it goes. You don't just start at once. It's not easy, but you can start. You can start gradually. Just take that first step. And let me tell you, it won't be easy at first, especially for those people that are doing strength and balance exercise. It won't be easy. Because if you start lifting weight now, or you start squatting and you start running around, you start playing football, the next morning you have after effect, especially for those that are not doing it for long, you have after effect. What I mean by that is that you'll be having muscular pains, you're having pains in your joints, you might even have a headache, you might even have fever. Your body will just be hot for no reason. In fact, you have change in urine, because there's another principle that breaks down muscle, where the concept of breaking down muscle moves to your urine and change the color of your urine. So that one, you don't need to be scared about that. So you have different kind of symptoms, but keep going. Keep going. When you do it for like a week or two, you start getting used to it. In fact, you want to be doing more. If you are the type that usually run for 30 minutes, you want to push yourself like, let me go for 1 hour. Okay? Then, if your place of work, you use elevators, try and be using the stairs at times. Okay, if it's like a 4-story building or a 6-story building, try and use the stairs at times. Maybe in the morning when you get to the office. It's not every time you're using the elevator. Sometimes use the stairs because that will help your joints to be able to, more like you're exercising your joint, and it will even help your heart, because by the time you get to the floor where you are, you'll notice that your breathing level will have changed, as if you're breathing faster, and your heart will start pumping faster. But by the time you relax after some minutes, you will go back to normal. Okay, so it's not a problem that your heart is beating faster or no. It's not a problem. But like I said, check your health status before you start. At the same time, walk the stairs is very good. Not every time you enter the lift. Sometimes the lift can even go and off. That's a problem. You start sweating. So exercise at times. Maybe when you're just entering the office in the morning, the energy level is higher in the morning, you can walk the stairs. So maybe when you're closing and you see that, okay, you're running against time, you can use the elevator. But if possible, use the stairs also. Then I mentioned that walking down the street also help. Walk down your street. Apart from the fact that you're exercising your body, you're also exercising your mind. For example, Lagos, now there's no way you will walk let me not use 1 kilometer. There's no way you walk 500 meters in Lagos that you not see something that will make you laugh. You will laugh. It will help your mental, because there are a lot of funny things that are always happening in Lagos, the streets of Lagos. So sometimes take a walk, take fresh air, look around, you see things that will inspire you, you see things that will make you laugh. So those things actually help. So I want to take one more break. Then when we're back, I will round up on how we're going to exercise, and also we'll be taking your questions, and I'll be giving you some other insights on benefits of exercising. So just stay around. We'll be back shortly.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Are you looking for top-notch printing services that deliver quality and reliability every time? Look no further. The Lagos Diocesan Printing Press is here to serve you. At the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, we specialize in bringing your ideas to life with precision and excellence. Whether you need business cards, brochures, flyers, or banners, we've got you covered. Our state-of-the-art printing technology ensures vibrant colors, clear text, and professional finishing that will make your brand stand out from the crowd. But that's not all. We pride ourselves on exceptional customer service, fast turnaround times, and competitive pricing to fit any budget. So why wait? Visit the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press today at 17 Broad Street, Lagos Anglican Seminary, and let us help you make a lasting impression. You can also give us a call on 0703 559 7826 or 0816 398 2570. Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, where your vision becomes reality.
Hello everyone, I am the Right Reverend Ifedola Senasu Gabriel Okupevi, Bishop of Lagos. You are listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio in Nigeria, and the official radio of the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. God bless you as you keep on listening to us. God bless Nigeria. God will keep Nigeria. Lagoon of blessings will be upon you. Keep on listening. Keep on smiling, and peace will reign in your domain, in Jesus' name.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Welcome back, people. Yeah, this will be the final phase before we call it an evening, or a night rather. So I've been discussing the benefits of exercising and how to exercise. So now, the fun part of exercising is that you can do it dancing. Okay, you can do it dancing. It doesn't have to be the lifting of weight and all that. You get yourself in dancing activities. When you get to church, dance. When they are singing, they are praising God, dance. When you get to places where they are playing music, shake your body. You don't just. I always tell people that it's not every time you show that you have steez or you have composure. Sometimes, express yourself. But if you know that you can't dance in public, maybe you're a bad dancer or something, you can dance at home. Play music at times. It's a form of exercising. Ensure you're moving all your body. Ensure that you're sweating, It's actually a very good way of having fun and also exercising. That's why I always enjoy it when I see children having some fun games where they need to dance around the chairs, and all that. I enjoy it a lot because you derive fun. It helps your mind. It helps your brain. It helps your spirit. It helps your soul. And it also helps your body. Then always eat healthy. Exercising does not mean that you should not eat healthy. You cannot be going to the gym, then coming back to be eating 6 wraps of fufu. I will use Amaka's name. Amaka, why? Cannot be going to gym and coming back and be eating half pint rubber of eba. No, now, Abba, you have to be eating healthy also, so that because by the time you are coming back from the gym or where you went to exercise and you are eating 6 wraps of food, the next thing that you are going to sleep. You will sleep. You will feel so tired. So there's not even time for your muscles to even process the exercise. There's not even time for your heart, your stomach, everything to process that, okay, I've gone through some form of exercise. And you remember, I said it here some weeks ago that, okay, it was 2 weeks ago, that your organs needs to breathe. Let me talk like, you know what I'm talking about. Your organs need to breathe. Give them space. Don't suffocate them. Okay, so when you are exercising, try to eat healthy. Don't eat junks. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't take too much sugar. In fact, I always say that even if you want to rehydrate with water. Rehydrate with water, just water. You cannot be saying that I'm burning a lot of sugar, and then you are now still taking back the sugar. You're exercising now, you are not taking carbonated drink, and you say you are burning sugar, but you are still taking back the sugar. So it doesn't make sense. It's as if you are just wasting money in gym. Just stay at home and be eating and be sleeping. Okay, so as you're exercising, always try and eat healthy. Rehydrate with water. This is not the time for you to start going to the gym with Pepsi, with Coca-Cola and all that. Yeah, you can do that later, but not in the process of exercising, because you're trying to burn calories, you're trying to burn glucose. You're not supposed to be replacing those burnt sugars and glucose immediately. Okay, then to make it more easier for you, join exercising groups. Look for people that are exercising in your environment, in your community, or look for people that are playing football. Just join. You don't need to have the skills. You don't need to have skills. You don't need to be strong, physically strong to exercise. You don't need. In fact, it's even easier to exercise than to control diets. That's it. It's easier to exercise than to monitor your diet. It's easier to exercise than to change other aspects of your lifestyle. Exercise is easy. You can just look for people around you. They usually go and play football 7 a.m. Join them. Even if it's only Saturdays that you have chance, join them. Or you now go to church. Sit around people that can dance. Don't sit around people that are always claiming steez and composure in church. Because I'm looking at Precious, and it looks like all those people that usually go to church and cross their legs and feel like, yeah, don't look at me like that. So it's not the time to go to the church and sit around people that have energy, So by the time they start praising, they will jump up. You're also jumping up. You're exercising yourself. You're catching fun. You are just feeling yourself. It helps, join the exercises group. So my WhatsApp number is 0054781415. 0054781415. For those that have question, we actually come to the end of the topic for today. I know you have learned a lot, but we cannot see everything here online because of time, because of time factor. But if you have any question, you can drop it on our platform on Lagoon TV and YouTube. We are on Instagram also as LAGOONRADIO.NG, on Facebook Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Okay, and so reach me on my own Facebook profile name Olasimbo Anjorin, OLASIMBO on my Instagram, Olasimbo.Anjorin. Okay, I'll be attending to your questions there. Again, my WhatsApp number is 0054781415. Please don't text me at 92. I will reply you. Okay, so I hope we've enjoyed ourselves today. We've learned a lot talking about the types of exercises, the benefits of exercising, and how to exercise. It's been fun here with my darling Precious. I remain Pharm Olasimbo Anjorin, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Are you looking for top-notch printing services that deliver quality and reliability every time? Look no further. The Lagos Diocesan Printing Press is here to serve you. At the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, we specialize in bringing your ideas to life with precision and excellence. Whether you need business cards, brochures, flyers, or banners, we've got you covered. Our state-of-the-art printing technology ensures vibrant colors, clear text, and professional finishing that will make your brand stand out from the crowd. But that's not all. We pride ourselves on exceptional customer service, fast turnaround times, and competitive pricing to fit any budget. So why wait? Visit the Lagos Diocesan Printing Press today at 17 Broad Street, Lagos Anglican Seminary, and let us help you make a lasting impression. You can also give us a call on 0703 559 7826 or 0816 398 2570. Lagos Diocesan Printing Press, where your vision becomes reality.
Hello, everyone. I am the Right Reverend Ifedola Senasu Gabriel Okupevi, Bishop of Lagos. You are listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio in Nigeria, and the official radio of the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. God bless you as you keep on listening to us. God bless Nigeria. God will keep Nigeria. Lagoon of blessings will be upon you. Keep on listening. Keep on smiling, and peace will reign in your domain. In Jesus' name.
This is Lagoon Radio.